UFO 50 was announced 6 years ago. 6 years ago. I was so angry when I realized this that I decided to start making informative YouTube videos about the game as we anticipate the release. If you don't know what UFO 50 is, let's go back, way back, to the year 2017. UFO 50 is a mega game collection with 50 unique games in the style of NES game collections like Action 52. But instead of being bad, this one aims to be good instead. Now, with 50 games, that means there's a few devs on board. Derek Yu, who I'm sure most of you watching know is the creator of Spelunky, Eric Circa, who worked on Cosmic Ocean in Spelunky 2, as well as handling the music for Spelunky, Spelunky 2, Downwell, and a ton of other games. John Perry, who has worked on a few board games like Time Barons and Air, Land, and Sea. Paul Hubens, who is working on Madhouse, a top-down PvP shooter. Ojiro Fumoto, who made Downwell and Point B. And finally, Tyreek Plummer, who is currently working on Catacomb Kids, which is out in early access. Oh, dang. A brutal platformer roguelike. One sec. Now, we don't know much about the scope of each individual game, but I think it's fair to say from the history of these developers that more than a few will be highly replayable, lending themselves to score chasers and speedrunners, surely. Look at this first-person dungeon crawler down here. And this golfing game. And whatever this is. I want to play it now! With the crazy number of 50 games, all requiring their own individual playtesting and all the developers currently working on other projects, except maybe Derek, it's starting to make sense why it's taking a few years to come out. I'm sure I'll be posting a ton of videos about each individual game in the collection as we get closer to release, but I want to shout out this video by Rude Boys Podcast, where they break down every possible detail they could find about every game in the collection in this massive 30-minute video. It's honestly an incredible effort, and any information I give about each game would probably be taken directly from this, so I'll just put a link to this in the description below. It's bound to be a bit dated, since it's 4 years old, but I bet most of it still holds up. Now, for more current news, what I can say is that the game is still in active development, and it seems to be progressing well. Derek tweeted this in 2022, explicitly stating the game is still in active development, and Eric has been posting songs from the game to his SoundCloud just this past week. I also heard from a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows another guy that they have been testing the games, and things are looking good. UFO 50 is easily one of my most anticipated games of all time, and I'm sure it will be worth the wait. The diversity of talents on the dev team and the fact that they're able to work on it when they want to work on it is sure to add up to an amazing release. I hope you look forward to more videos on UFO 50 here on the channel. Subscribe if you want to keep up with those. I'm XanaGear, and I'll see you in the next video.